breath, a new song. With every day, a new praise. 'Cause you're a good God. You're a good God. I will taste of your goodness, and I will dance in your mercy. 'Cause you're a good God. Your praise is always on my lips. Oh, your praise is always on my lips. Your praise is always on my lips. How could I keep it in? Wherever I go, you're with me. Every step filled with blessing. 'Cause you're a good God. You're a good God. Every hour in your love, still I can't get enough of you. 'Cause you're a good God. Your praise is always on my lips. Oh, your praise is always on my lips. Sing again and again. Your praise is always on my lips. How could I keep it in? Oh, how could I keep it in? How could I keep it in? Generous love, I can never find the end. I can never find the end. I'm overcome, oh how you love me. Generous love, I can never find the end. I can never find the end. I'm overcome, oh how you love me. Generous love, I can never find the end. I can never find the end. I'm overcome, oh how you love me. Generous love, I can never find the end. I can never find the end. I'm overcome, oh how you love me.
With every breath, a new song. With every day, a new praise. You're a good God.
You're a good God. You're a good God. You're a good God. You're a good God.
You're a good God.
You're a good God. You're a good God. You're a good God. You're a good God. You're a good God.
You're a good God.
All right, this next song we're going to talk about is called Generous Love. There's a verse on Psalms 63. It says, God, you're my God, and I can't get enough of you. I have worked up such a hunger and thirst for God, traveling across dry and weary
Yeah.
deserts. But the first part, I can't get enough of you. I think that's so much of the spirit of the song is in that verse. You know, like I have when I started thinking and the idea of when you think about his generosity, I remember at some point last year, um, after feeling again worse year, you know, like pandemic and not being able to be close to my friends as much as close to you guys and everything that was happening in the world. And I remember sitting down with my wife Sati, and we started writing down all the good things that happened that year. And there was so many things, like it was such a long list. And I'm like, yeah, I have so many reasons to be grateful, you know, because God is so generous. Like he's very, 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 very generous. And this song, it says, "You're so good, God. You're a good God. Your essence is good." And we get to experience his goodness. And I get to sing the song in the album, but actually Martuan, who's here in the back, he sang, I think you sang the song live for the first time, and I was like, why did I sing this song? Because you're so much better. And I don't know, like I think you probably heard it, because this is also how we work. We send you the song probably the night before, and we're like, can you lead this song tomorrow? And you're like, yes, I got it. How was it for you, like leading the song for the first time?
It was exciting. It was great. I mean, just to be back in church was good enough. We could have been singing anything and I would have been glad. But I was personally feeling awful, right? Just feeling like not myself, like the world is closed, but it's open, but I don't know. Who am I? Who are we? What is life? And then, you know, I'm singing, listening to you, I'm learning it. And then I'm singing it back, kind of making this declaration in the middle of where I felt like so down the bridge. Generous love, I can never find the end. I'm overcome. Oh, how you love me. I can never find the end. And I mean, like, we hear this saying all the time, nothing lasts forever. And so you kind of build this sort of pessimistic worldview of, I don't know how long this is going to last, so let me just cherish it now. I mean, that's not terrible, but it's like seize every opportunity. But to be able to make a declaration that in a time where everything is changing and some things last forever and some things don't, it's like the love of Jesus, that's the one thing I could count on that will last forever. And it's exactly what I needed when everything was changing. So
I feel like the cool thing about a lot of these songs, but this one specifically, is that my perspective of gratitude changed or shifted from like reactionary to just like standing on its own. Like gratitude doesn't require like something to have happened to have it. And I think especially as people that follow Jesus, like we're taught that, but we're also human. So a lot of times gratitude does have to do with something happening, you know, like something to motivate gratitude. And like, I think we learned throughout the last, 2 years that like, there's not always something on your mind. It's like, yes, when you write a list, like there's probably a million things and it will always be a reaction because there's always good. Like that's what the song is saying, that you're a good God, that there's everything that you do is good and there's constant good surrounding us. But like just the idea that like what you're feeling like, oh, this is the worst year or this is the worst moment of my life. You don't have to have a good moment to be grateful to God because it is an everlasting thing. But it really tested the gratitude.
Yeah.
Like it tested where our faith stood or how strong it was. Yeah. And if you could actually have it. I feel like it was a very mature moment for all of us to be like, can we sing these songs? Can we be these people?
Our hope and we're praying that these songs will actually change people's lives and that will help people feel more connected to him, and that it will help people find a way to be more grateful and to be more in tune with what God is doing in their lives. So we're excited for this album. This is how I thank the Lord.
Hi everybody, my name is Andres and I'm part of Mosaic MSC, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Generous Love. This song is in the key of G, and it's a fairly simple song, but it has lots of little changes, so it's a little tricky at times. But the verse is in the key of G, 1, 2, 6, 4, but it moves at a kind of a tricky rhythm. So you'll hold G for a bar and a half, 2, and then the 2 are A minor and E minor. Then you hold it before hitting the 4, and that's the rhythm for the verses. G, A minor, E, E minor, C. Then we get to the chorus, just hold the C, go to the 5, 1 over 3, or G over B, to the 4. I'm playing it a little fast now, but just so you get the idea of the progression. 1 over 3, and then back to the C. In the chorus, when we go to the 4-5 progression, oftentimes we like to hit the 6 before going to the 5. So when the melody goes up, your praises is always on my lips. We'll hit the E minor before hitting the D. Just something that adds a nice little color to it. And then back to the 1/3. How could I keep it in? To the 4. Verse 2 is the same thing. And then when we get to the bridge, we're just doing this ascending progression throughout the song, which is 1, 2, A minor, 3, or B minor, to the 4 in C. Just throughout the song, it's building. We do that all the way up until the end, except for one part where we change the progression. The last time we hit You're a Good God, we changed the progression to 5, You're a good God, to 2, You're a good God, to E minor, You're a good God, 4. So basically the whole song, we're going up, 1, 2, 3, 4. The very last time, we'll hit the 5, to 2, to the 6, to the C, and then back to the ascending progression we were playing.